Hello everyone, today I'm going to be talking about OnePlay, India's very own cloud gaming service. Be it a PC or a laptop that can't keep up with the high hardware demands of newer games, a phone, an Android TV, or even a MacBook, with OnePlay you can play a variety of games wherever you'd like. Now, some of you might be wondering, how exactly does cloud gaming work? Simply put, the processing power and rendering of the game is handled by a remote server instead of your device. All your device needs to do is send and receive data pretty fast. Therefore, you do need a stable internet connection for this to work. Cloud gaming comes with its own advantages and disadvantages. The advantages are that you do not need expensive hardware, don't have to worry about downloads or installations, and have easy access to games across multiple devices. The downside though is latency. Now if we talk about OnePlay, they have their servers in Mumbai. A Noida server was also recently added. I live in Ahmedabad and I get a latency of around 15 ms, which for cloud gaming is nothing at all. I've played a variety of games through OnePlay and latency has never been a problem. I even played Elden Ring, a game where you require precise movement and barely noticed anything. Now of course, the latency you get depends on where you live and your internet provider. You can do a speed test on the website and it will show you an estimate of the latency you might experience. It is recommended to have 15 Mbps for 720p and 25 Mbps for 1080p. The current game catalog is pretty good. It has a pretty diverse collection ranging from AAA titles, indie games, and even multiplayer games. They keep on adding more games frequently. You can click on any game that interests you and it will show you which store it can be launched from. As of now, Steam, Epic are supported. Please do keep in mind that you do need to own the games. OnePlay only provides you with a remote server that runs them for you. When you launch a game, you'll be able to customize game settings too depending on your plan. You can leave it as it is, or you can go to advanced game settings and customize even more. After the game has been launched, you can press Ctrl-Alt-Shift-S to see the in-game stream stats, and to exit the game, you have to press Ctrl-Alt-Shift-Q. Now speaking of plans, there are different ones to choose from depending on your needs. You have your Haven HD at Rs 799 for 1080p gaming, Haven 4K at Rs 1099 for 4K gaming, and if you're a night owl, you could go for the Haven Night, which allows 1080p gaming between 12 am to 6 am at Rs 499. While there is no daily limit, there is maximum playing hours. For example, the Haven 4K has 120 hours available with a validity of 30 days, which is around 4 hours of playtime per day. I do think it's a fair price, but let's say you exhaust your hours, that's okay because you can purchase top-up hours. A small downside is that when you launch a game, you may get placed in a queue. Queue timings can vary depending on the time and day. Sometimes they can be slightly longer, but they're slowly expanding and adding more rigs to deal with this issue. There is another plan called OneSpace, where not only do you get access to cloud gaming, but you get a dedicated cloud PC with 256 GB storage. This plan is helpful for those who need a powerful PC for tasks such as video editing, animations, and other creative projects. These sell out really fast. Again, they're working on adding more rigs. If you're still on fence about whether you want to fully commit to a plan, you can always try out their trial plans. I do have a discount code for new users. Use code redhood20 to avail a 20% discount on plans above Rs 799. Signing up and logging in is super easy. All you need to do is enter your mobile number and you'll get an OTP. You can add a password by going to the settings later if that's what you prefer. While you can run the games through your browser, OnePlay has an application for Windows, Mac, Android TV and is also available on the Play Store. iOS doesn't have a standalone app due to Apple's restrictions, but you can still access OnePlay by using the mobile web version. I've been streaming different games through OnePlay for a couple months now. I personally have never faced any major issues. I have gotten disconnected sometimes, but it's mainly because my internet fluctuates. As for the queue times, the longest I've ever had to wait was for a queue of 6 people, which took about 15 minutes to clear, which in my opinion is not bad at all. One would assume that I'm saying nice things about them because I have an affiliate code, but that's really not the case. My streams with OnePlay are there for everyone to see. I truly do think it's a great service. They have an active Discord channel, which I'll link in the description. It's a great way to get any support, stay updated with announcements, provide feedback, or even put suggestions for games you'd like to see on the platform. There are quite a few foreign cloud services. You have Boosteroid, you have Xbox Cloud Gaming, you have the Nvidia GeForce Now, but they are not available in India officially, so you'd have to go through the hassle of a VPN, which will result in more latency, and I'm too lazy for that, honestly. In India, the only direct competitors I could find was GeoCloud Gaming. I personally haven't tried that, but their game catalog seems a bit limited and have only one plan. The others barely had any games in their catalog, so I definitely don't think they're worth. There is Ant Cloud. They provide a cloud PC comparable to the OneSpace plan. Apart from the pricing, I couldn't find any more details about it. OnePlay is a startup at the end of the day. They're not backed by any massive giant companies with huge budgets. So, yes, the growth is a little slow, but they're improving every day with the feedback that they receive. Nvidia GeForce Now recently announced that they're making an entry to India. Any competition is great, I feel. It's super healthy for growth, so I'm excited to see what OnePlay has in store for its future. If you have any more questions about OnePlay that I may not have covered yet, please let me know in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helped you.